This is going to sound so harsh, but you're not successful because you're still hanging around broke people. If you want to be successful in this life, you have to upgrade your friendships. It is that simple. It sounds harsh, but it is a fact. We've all heard this saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend time with. If you're spending time with 5 degenerates and 5 losers, guess what? You'll be number 6 soon. This is not just motivational fluff. It's backed by a Harvard study. There's a study that was done in 1987, I think, and it states that 98% of our successes, not 90%, not 92%, 98% of our successes are based strictly on our friend group, on our reference group. That's it. Failure, like success, is very contagious. If you're hanging around family members and friends who all they do is complain about life, they have a victim mindset, somebody's always doing something to them, they don't have any control over their own life, they're always crying about something, guess what? Guess what? You will be acting the same way. No one is strong enough. No one is strong enough not to be influenced by their friend group and their family members. No one. Expect to be successful when you're stuck in the basement with people who are not willing to leave the basement and at least try to climb the stairs. Okay? Your life is like a TikTok algorithm or an Instagram algorithm. You can almost control your FYP to perfection. The same way you can control your FYP and dictate what you see on social media, you can dictate what kind of influences you have in real life as well. Treat your life like it's an algorithm. Forcing yourself to be in rooms where success is the norm, it is the standard. If you can only afford a cup of coffee or even just water, then that's what you need to do. You need to only frequent places that aligns with the life that you want. If you want to be successful, you're not going to go hang in the ghetto. I lived in the ghetto in the hood for 11 months. I did not know it was the ghetto when I bought it. And my life took a 10-year step backwards. Like that. I started assimilating to the neighborhood I was in. It's human nature. Even if you have to rent a bunk bed in the most fabulous neighborhood you can find, then that's what you need to do. But whatever you do, do not align yourself with people who are broke, because that will be your reality, period. Growth, success requires sacrifice, and sometimes that's cutting off people who are not good for us, who are not as ambitious as us, who do not want more out of life like we do. And that's okay. And I think as you're watching me right now, deep down, you know the people that you need to cut off. You're just too afraid to do it. Want to run with lions? Stop hanging out with ships. Success is a game. It's a game that people know. It's a language people speak. And you have to find people who can play the game, who can speak the language fluently, and surround yourself with them. I did a whole video before on how to be a fearless networker. I can make another version of it, but you have to learn how to network with the rich and the wealthy. More importantly, push yourself into uncomfortable situations. Find friends that you're jealous of. And that sounds crazy. What? I don't want people who are... No, you need to be envious of their life. You need to go look at their life and go like, what am I doing wrong? Okay, they need to intimidate you a little bit. If you're around people who intimidate you, it will force you to work harder, period. I want to finish with this. Are you okay with being the smartest person in the room full of losers? Or do you want to be the lowest person in a room full of successful people? I personally will choose the latter. What would you do? I believe in you, and I pray you always believe in yourselves.